In a world that seems to spin faster with each passing day, where chaos and uncertainty reign supreme, there exists a timeless wisdom that has guided emperors and slaves, philosophers and soldiers. This wisdom is Stoicism, a philosophy born in the ashes of an ancient empire, yet as relevant today as it was 2 millennia ago. Welcome to the story of Stoicism, a journey through the hearts and minds of those who shaped one of the most enduring schools of thought in human history. It all began in a bustling marketplace in Athens, around 300 BCE. Zeno of Citium, a wealthy merchant, lost everything when his ship sank in a storm. Stranded and penniless, Zeno wandered into a nearby bookstore and overheard a reading of Xenophon's Socratic dialogues. That moment changed the course of history. Zeno became obsessed with philosophy, and soon he began teaching his own brand of thought, which he called Stoicism. The name Stoicism comes from the Greek word stoa, the covered walkway where Zeno taught. But make no mistake, Stoicism is far more than just a name. It is a way of life, a guide to navigating the tempests of existence with equanimity and grace. At its core, Stoicism is about understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. It is about focusing our energy on the former and learning to accept the latter with serenity. This simple yet profound idea would go on to shape the lives of some of the most influential figures in history. One of the most famous Stoics was Epictetus, a former slave who rose to become one of the most respected philosophers of his time. Epictetus taught that true freedom lies not in our circumstances, but in our choices. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, he often said. His words resonate as powerfully today as they did in ancient Rome. But Stoicism wasn't just limited to philosophy. It was a way of life, a practical guide to living that emphasized reason, resilience, and self-discipline. The Stoics believed in training the mind to endure hardship, to embrace challenges, and to find contentment in the present moment. One of the most remarkable examples of Stoicism in action is the life of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled from 161 to 180 CE. Known as the Philosopher King, Marcus Aurelius was a just and fair ruler, even as he faced relentless challenges, wars, plagues, and political intrigue. Despite his power, Marcus Aurelius remained humble and introspective. He wrote one of the most celebrated works of Stoic literature, Meditations, a collection of private reflections that reveal the inner struggles and profound insights of a man striving to live in accordance with his principles. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius writes, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." These words, written nearly 2,000 years ago, continue to inspire people around the world to face obstacles with courage and determination. The Stoics also had a unique perspective on ambition and success. They believed that true fulfillment comes not from external achievements, but from living in harmony with nature and adhering to a set of timeless virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. But Stoicism wasn't without its critics. Some accused the Stoics of being indifferent to pleasure and pain, of being overly fatalistic. Yet the Stoics were not advocates of passivity. They believed in taking action, but with a clear mind and a sense of purpose. One of the most surprising aspects of Stoicism is its influence on modern thought. From cognitive behavioral therapy to the self-help movement, Stoic ideas have shaped how we think about mental health and personal growth. The Stoics also had a profound understanding of human nature. They recognized that we are all flawed, that we are all capable of both good and evil. Yet, they believed in our potential for self-improvement, for becoming the best version of ourselves. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, Stoicism offers us a timeless wisdom that transcends time and culture. It reminds us that true strength lies not in our ability to control the world around us, but in our ability to control ourselves. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by life's challenges, remember the words of Epictetus. You are not your body, you are not your thoughts, You are the one who observes them. In a world that often values short-term gains and superficial pleasures, Stoicism invites us to think deeply about what truly matters. It calls us to embrace our humanity, to strive for virtue, and to find peace in the midst of turmoil. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a way of life. And it's a way of life that continues to inspire millions of people around the world. So, the next time you face a difficult decision or feel overwhelmed by the chaos of life, remember the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. It might just change your life. Like, share, subscribe for more stories.